So guys, quite quiet here tonight. Quite surprised down the town. Doing a wee ghostly, hopefully sighting. This is a Theatre Royal in Glasgow. It's the oldest theatre in Glasgow. It was opened in 1867, and seeing that there would make you freaked out. Les miserables. So yeah, it is quite apparently there's quite a few ghost stories behind this building. This part I'm walking round to now was just newly built on. I think I forget what year, but isn't that old anyway. This part probably about 5, 6, maybe 7 years old. But the main part round the front is still the original, even though after there was a fire here in 1969. So probably get a better view across the road of the building instead of this side, so everybody can really see it. So yeah, there's quite a few ghostly stories behind this place, as I say. And also guys, I do want to start up the police stations, probably up next week, probably tomorrow in fact, so see what goes along there. So yeah, like I say, it's been a tough week for us, but at least I'm back out doing some audits, get a bit of confidence back before I start doing the police station audits again. So anyway, we're not here for that, we're here about ghostly goings on. So there was a fire, like I said, here in 1969. So there was a fireman, a Mr. Mick Lang. Nobody knew that he passed away until the following day. So that's when his body was found. He's been seen staring at musicians in the orchestra pit. One musician in 1970s and I think reported a ghost sitting in a corner of a room wearing his outdated uniform. So don't know if that'll be true or not, but if it is, that would be quite spooky, that, But like I say, you'll never find out until you actually see it with your eyes, folks. So it's always best having a wee go. That's what it's like inside. Nothing special, bit dark in there. Oh, it's always best kind of looking at stuff. I know I said it in my last video, but anything that's on, keep an eye on, and anything that's been switched off, here's a better view of inside. There you go, guys. That's the inside part. Wonder if this will be reported as suspicious behaviour. Hopefully not. I can't afford another mobile getting took off us. So there you are. That must be where the stalls are. That's where you must go and get seated. Like I say, this is all a new part of the King's Theatre, and there's a wee note up mentioning about they're sorry that they're closed during this time. So another ghost story about this place, which I've seen as well online, is there's been some moaning and doors banging in the upper circle. Nora, a cleaning lady who was laughed off the stage when she finally made it into the spotlight. So obviously she kind of took offence to that, and because of that she committed suicide. And apparently with the banging and the moaning, that's meant to be her ghostly interaction with the building. It would be a shame with that, if that is true. Must be true if it's all online. So, but like I say, it'd be quite upsetting hearing that. Somebody committing suicide by being laughed off the stage. So, yeah. Don't think anything will happen in the video, guys, but it's always worth a wee look. You'll never find out until, like I say, you see it. So just cross the road and see if anything happens, guys. So yeah, hopefully, well, tomorrow I'll decide what police station to go at. It will still be in the Glasgow area, so I'm not going out within my area. So and I'll make sure I phone up a police station or get through to 101 before I do it. So there's a heads up for me filming. So it looks quite spooky, that just at night time, it kind of does. So like I say, this all the new part at this side, that's really the original structure, guys, of the old building. But like I say, there's a few ghostly goings on behind it here in the Theatre Royal. Thought I would just come out, see if it is true, but don't think nothing will really happen. If it does, it would be good, but always keep an eye on the windows. That's the best things if you're doing things like this, to keep an eye on windows and stuff. So you always have to kind of be alert if it is true. But like I say, I don't really believe in all this kind of ghost stories and stuff, but like I say, I'm saying I don't believe in it. I kind of do in a way, but like I say, until you actually see it with your eyes, you'll never know. So yeah, guys. Like I say, don't think nothing is going to come forth of this. I do apologise. Just thought I would do a wee audit. So keep people updated, give them something different to watch. But like I say, I'm just keeping an eye on most windows, see if anything happens, if a light's been turned on, and because the whole building is locked down, guys. So if you see a light going on or switched off, that's when you know, unless you're on by a timer or go on by a timer. But very much doubt that in these sort of buildings. So Just one last look around the page. So this is the stage door. So looks quite spooky, this. You know, message centre, you know, it's kind of probably tell you about the history behind the place, or no, it just tells you about the safety curtains and stuff. So looks like an old fire alarm, that old sprinkler alarm back in the days, still here. So remember the last time I was here was actually a few years back, watching Roger Muir. He was here. It is quite good for autograph hunters here, guys. That's what I love doing as well, travelling about, getting a few famous autographs. Managed to get Roger Muir that day. The singer Inclebeard Humperdinck was meant to be performing last year, but hopefully he'll be performing this year again, guys. So, you know, hopefully if this COVID eases up, that'll happen. So I'm sure a lot of people will really look forward to that one. You know, if he is here, you know, especially the kind of older generation. Also the Pavilion Theatres down the road, guys. Oh Christ, I thought I was seeing a shadow there, and turns out to be a mirror at the bar of me. You know, look at this. I actually thought that was something there, and then it just turns out to be, you know, me. Oh Christ, getting worried here, guys. So, like I was saying, the Pavilion Theatre's just down the road, and there was a bit of upsetting the news yesterday with a lot of, you know, older generation people at the late great Sydney Define, Scottish legend, was a kind of entertainer, I would say, rather than a singer. Passed away at the age of 81 yesterday. So God rest Sydney Define. So it was all lit up yesterday on his behalf. Don't know if it is still, you know, like that. So I'll have a wee wander down in a minute or two, you know, just see if anything happens. If not, you know, show you what the Pavilion Theatre is like in Glasgow. So, like I say, don't think really anything will happen here. You know, at least I've gave it a chance. So I do apologise that nothing's came forth from this. Well, what the heck's that, man? Oh, that's a coat hanger thing. So yeah, just looks like nothing is going to happen.